Hello, this is Jack reviewing my top 10 favorite movies of 2007 so far. Number 10 would have to be, hands down, Fracture. Now, this movie was slow at points, I will admit, but it was incredibly entertaining. It wasn't as good as Silence of the Lambs, but if you like Silence of the Lambs, you're going to like this movie. Number 9 is a horror movie, which is called 1408. Now, 1408 was a horror movie, so if you don't like horror movies, don't see this movie. But for a horror movie, great. Okay, usually I go see horror movies just to make fun of them, but 1408 was probably the best I've seen since The Shining. Now, number 8 has got to be Spider-Man. I know, I know, not what everyone was expecting at all, and it definitely could have been better, but it not that many good movies have come out this year, so it's that sunrise at the end. It gets me every time, I swear. Number 7 is one of my favorite actors, Bruce Willis. Of course, Die Hard. Now, this movie was great. I love all the Die Hards, and this has got to be probably my second favorite. The first one's the best, obviously, and this one is the third and this one are both really good. The second one was okay, but not nearly as good as this one or the third one. And seriously, if you haven't seen this yet and you like the Die Hard, see this movie and definitely like rent it or something because you gotta watch it unrated because this movie's 10 times better with edited. Now, number 6, I know everyone is gonna think should be higher, but American Gangster was really, really good. Do not get me wrong, but it just is based on a true story, so it couldn't be as creative as a lot of other films could be if you catch my drift. But don't get me wrong, Denzel Washington was spectacular, and this is probably his best since Training Day. And Russell Crowe actually did pretty good because usually I really don't like Russell Crowe that much, but he actually did pretty good in this movie. Now, number 5 is something that's actually a little longer than American Gangster, Zodiac, which was a little longer than American Gangster. Actually, a lot of parts more entertaining, and it's a lot darker and just seemed more realistic, and it was just mesmerizing. Great movie. It was very long. It's so at parts, but it was incredibly entertaining, and you wanted to keep focus on it, and it was just fun to watch. You just wanted to see what happened, and it was based on a true story, but still creative at the same time. Number 4 is definitely Pirates of the Caribbean 3. Um, this movie was extremely, extremely long, and well, so were Zodiac and American Gangster. Probably all about the same length, but this movie was great. I can watch this movie over and over and over again, no matter no matter how long it was. It was great. It was so entertaining. Actually saw this movie 3 times in theaters, and it was really, really good. And a lot better than the first two. I know a lot of people disagree with me there, but it was. And I mean, I just loved it. Because it had all of the cool characters all put into one movie. It was just great. I loved it. Number 3 was an action slash comedy movie, Hot Fuzz. Now, this movie was intense and entertaining throughout, and it was hilarious and action packed. It's so creative and original. It was just a great, great movie. If you haven't seen this movie yet, go see it because it is so good. Now, number 2 is one by Quentin Tarantino. No, not Grindhouse, Death Proof. Now, there's a big difference between Death Proof and Grindhouse because Grindhouse, well, I did not like Planet Terror, but Death Proof by itself was a great movie. I loved this movie. Everything about it. The dialogue was great. The action scenes were great. I mean, how can you not like someone who looks this badass? Uh, Great movie. Just check it out. If you like Quentin Tarantino, you're gonna like this movie, and it's just great. Number one, hands down, No Country for Old Men. This movie was incredible. I love this movie. It This is my third favorite movie. It only being surpassed by Pulp Fiction and Fight Club. This movie was great. It was creative. It was detailed. It was flawlessly put together and incredibly acted. And it was just amazing. Javier Bardem was one of the coolest characters ever seen in a movie. Just go see this movie now. Coen Brothers are great. This is their best movie. Better than Fargo. Better than Barton Fink. Go see the movie. Go now. Great movie. Ugh. So that's my top 10 movies in 2007. I hope you enjoy. Oh, so far, I mean, I haven't seen Sweeney Todd yet. That looks pretty